Yeah, that's how you know you've made it as like an entertainer of sorts. Is that the puns just they ooze out of you like molten peanut butter and
a peanut butter lava cake.
I imagine they come out of your fingertips, so you can get like that nice like a
ripple effect.
Yeah, maybe like a houndstooth pattern on the cake that you're decorating with liquid molten peanut butter.
Yeah, there's not enough powers like that in Harry Potter where it's like, oh, here's a spell to shoot peanut butter out of your fingers.
It's like, good. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that like if you were like preparing your child for school in the morning, you would have it so mastered that it's just like one finger and you'd be like, put the piece of bread down and you're like...
I think so. Boom.
Hey, brother!
And welcome everyone to another edition of Jay vs. Ben, where today we are talking wizard snow cones, wizard popsicles, wizard pool parties, and the school break from Hogwarts because it is the summer break quiz.
Do you think wizards can swim?
No, not really. No. I mean, Harry did it in that one challenge, but he didn't even take his robes off, to which I'm like, bro, the drag on that is ridiculous.
Oh, I thought you meant in the bathtub with Myrtle where he's like swimming a few laps.
That's right. He did a few laps.
Yeah, it's like, why?
When you tell me the Dursleys paid for swim lessons for Harry Potter? I don't think so.
Well, the only thing I can think here is that like maybe like Dudley couldn't do it, and so they had Harry go in his stead, so that then at the end they could just present the certificate to Dudley, but Harry did all the work. You could see it.
I could see it happening, and maybe Harry would drown in the meantime or something.
Oh yeah, but of course he has magic. So
yeah, so like, of course he did.
He's got like invisible water wings.
Maybe they just like innately have like freestyle built into them.
Oh, like different, like, just it's born into them.
All British wizards are born with the built-in knowledge of the American crawl, okay?
Is that what the swim?
That was what that is the initial name for what we call freestyle now.
Wow.
Yeah, the American crawl. It was developed here.
You learn something new every day, and you thought it was going to be about Harry Potter, and instead it's about swimming.
Said it was about swimming.
Without any further ado, let's dive on in. Hey, brother!
That was good. Dive on in.
Oh!
You
didn't even mean to!
When you're so good, you don't even have to try.
Exactly. In case you guys are new to the Jay vs. Ben format, this is how it is going to work. The answer is on the other end of the camera. He's waving. We can see him. However, you cannot. He is going to be reading us today's 15 questions, all submitted by our quizmasters over on Patreon.
As usual, Ben and I will have to remember all the answers completely from memory, unless we both agree we have no idea, in which case we can request the multiple choice.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Do it. Anyway, question 1.
Question 1 was submitted by Bouillon Cube and Huffleduck. After hearing Dudley's friends call him Big D, Harry says, "Cool name, but you'll always be what to me?"
Oh.
Very Jeopardy question.
Yeah, right?
What is...
I feel like I want, I'm like, in my head, I'm already arguing for some, like...
I bet you could LaCroix this one.
I know I'm gonna, yes.
I bet you could LaCroix this one.
Yeah. It's like, I know, I feel like, what is the other new, there's like a prebiotic soda that's out right now that's got like 5 grams of sugar in it called
like Olipop?
Olipop.
Yeah.
I was going to call it Bigsby for some reason.
Bigsby.
No idea why.
Let me tell you the best... Bonsai is the best carbonated water at the moment.
Bonsai.
It's got like 10 calories in it, and the best one is the pineapple ginger mango. Okay? Wow. It's not even close. It is, 10 calories, you're approaching fruit soda at that point, but it's still in the water zone.
It's still worth it.
It's still worth it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Still in the water zone. Yeah. Good.
You won't regret it. The packaging's also awesome. Try.
We like it.
Pineapple, mango, ginger, bonsai, water.
Words.
Somewhere a Winter Soldier agent just got activated from you saying that.
I am sorry about that, but also
Sorry, not sorry. 10
Sorry, not
calories.
sorry.
Pineapple, ginger, mango, bonsai, water, freight car, rust.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Pickle Diddykins.
Yeah, I said it. Well, it'll Diddykins.
It is Ickle Diddykins.
Boom.
I don't know. I mean,
I'll give it to you.
Okay,
for sure.
okay.
Yeah,
I was like, I mean, it was
Lest I subject myself to the wrath of the comments.
the wrath. Were you subjected recently?
No, not really.
Okay,
not
okay,
really.
Okay. Well, I am sorry for that.
You know, the wrath gets to him at night. He lies awake thinking about the wrath.
The wrath.
The wrath consumes me, Ben.
The wrath.
Playing with his mustache going, the wrath consumes
The
me,
wrath. Yes.
That'll be a new gif.
Jay has the consumption.
Tuberculosis.
No, wrath.
Oh, okay.
The wrath.
Wrathberculosis.
Wrathberculosis. Don't get it.
Said that to John Green.
Oh, man.
Yeah, wrathberculosis. Nobody tell John Green about wrathberculosis. Okay?
Yeah, no.
He doesn't need a new worry.
He doesn't need a new tuberculosis.
No.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, everything is.
Everything is, though.
Yeah.
Probably even wrathberculosis.
Probably.
John Green, tell me how angry comments on YouTube are tuberculosis. That's my request for you.
Thank you.
I can't wait for that video to come out.
The Super Carlin Brothers have challenged me to explain how mean comments on the internet.
Look, we're going to clip that, and we're going to make a reel out of it, and we are going to post it, and we are going to see what he's going to be like. Are you kidding me?
You know what I
This
hate?
was the easiest one yet.
I'd be surprised if he hasn't already done this.
He's like, he's gonna link to his own video.
Yeah.
It's called "Why Mean Internet Comments Are the Tuberculosis of the Internet" from 2012.
Yeah, it'll be before he even got on this track.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Speaking of this track, question 2 was submitted by Crafty Lizard.
Oh.
Yeah, we've learned that Liz is no longer short for Elizabeth, and in fact is short for Lizard.
Crafty Lizard. I got it.
Lizard.
Do you
I do not, no.
put a slice in the middle of your Z's?
No.
I do not.
I
We
feel
had
like I did in middle school.
I had a 3rd grade teacher whose last name started with Z, and she did it, and so like I adopted it for like 3rd and 4th grade, and then I was like, I wanted this to be like one of those things that was like force fed down my throat, you know, so that I could be like, people be like, why do you dash your Z's? And I'd be like, oh, I had a 3rd grade teacher who was really intense about it. And then honestly, I just sort of let it go, and it didn't end up being the origin story I thought it would be.
Sure.
What does Ron send Harry from his summer holiday in Egypt in Prisoner of Azkaban?
Ooh, I think I know.
Oh, you think you know this one?
Unless I don't, in which case this will be embarrassing.
It'd be crazy if it was just a box of sand.
It would be actually. That is like one of those things. You know, some people travel and they'll collect like a jar of dirt,
Yeah.
you know, or like a small
yeah.
sample.
I don't know if that's a choice you get to make for somebody else, though.
No.
I got a handful of sand.
I know you didn't get to come here, but this is sand from Egypt. Enjoy.
You're welcome.
But no, it's kind of like a neat little thing. Like if you had like on like your mantle or whatever, just like some, especially if they're like different shaped jars,
Yeah.
or jars like vessels you got on site.
Yeah.
So they're all different.
No, you put them in different. What if you just put all of it? It's like, this is my jar of all the dirt from all the places.
Well,
One big jar.
You could call it your earth jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collecting earth from all over Earth.
Right.
It's like how the Hokies, when they go to away stadiums, they take some of the turf or the field with them and put it in lunch pail. Lunch pail defense.
Lunch pail defense.
Boom.
Whoop, whoop.
This is our year, guys.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's at a gift shop pocket sneakoscope. Not really a gift shop, but like the way Bill describes it, I feel like Ron.
It does
You know
feel
what I
that
mean?
way. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Did you draw a lizard?
Yeah.
Oh, because of crafty
Lizard.
I was thinking of like the little lizards that you can get like the Myrtle Beach gift shop that like head bobs.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and you, like,
That, but a
it's like-
sneakoscope.
Maybe this is what I would love it if this is what the sneakoscopes looked like, you know?
It's like a little
lizards,
turtle.
and they're just like
dark. But honestly, you know what? I've been watching a lot of One Piece lately, and all their phones are just snails.
That's
So-
true. Why are they snails?
Well, you know what? I don't even want to know.
Was this right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Technically, pocket sneakoscope is the most correct, but no, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's 2 in a row, Jay, that you've been more correct than me, but I did have sneakers.
But you've been Croy-wrecked.
Yes.
Croy-wrecked.
Croy-wrecked. Which
You
sounds
bonsai'd
like
I
that.
don't like it.
Croy-wrecked sounds like you have indigestion as a result of LaCroix.
You've been Croy wrecked.
It's like, man, am I Croy-wrecked.
Yeah, I got the bubbles down there. I'm feeling a little Croy wrecked.
I feel a little Croy-wrecked.
Question number 3 was submitted by DJ Kempin. In Order of the Phoenix, how many owls came after the Dementor attack?
Oh. Can I be annoyingly clever with my answer?
How many are there?
Yeah, as long as it's right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, vaguely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it is between 0 and 100.
I think, yeah, it's at least that.
I mean, we could probably even shorten it between 0 and 80.
I think we could put odds on 1 and 80.
I feel pretty good. Good point. Good point. Yeah, I think we can lift the 1. That's a good point.
No, it's no owls.
It is the trick question of 0.
There were none.
That's the next quiz. How many owls arrived after Harry did limos at the beginning of Prisoner of Azkaban?
Are we ready, kids?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5.
It is 5.
Yes! See, my initial answer was a peck.
A peck.
Is
a
that
peck,
officially
oh.
6? Oh, no. Okay. Got
No,
it. Got
A
it.
peck is the title of
Yes.
the chapter.
Yeah, got
a
it.
peck of owls.
I thought you were telling me that a peck was legally 6 owls. Like,
See, I thought it was 5, and then the howler shows up. And I always forget the howler because it's like, it's technically a letter, but it's not.
Oh, right.
But
right,
it's like
right.
called a howler, but oh well.
Yes. So you get what is it? 2 from you get Mafalda.
You have Mafalda twice.
Mafalda twice. You get
Right.
Arthur and
Dumbledore with the howler.
Dumbledore and
Sirius.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably-
remember my last.
Yeah.
Remember my last Petunia.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Except louder, presumably.
Presumably.
Yeah.
Question number 4 was submitted by Orion's Wizard Parts, Kelly Brust, and the Small Huffle. The Small Huffle. Small. S-M-O-L. Small. The wee Huffle lad.
So we got Parts, Small, and who?
Kelly Brust.
Yeah, so I got Parts, Small, and Kelly.
Where was Petunia's friend Yvonne spending her summer, preventing her from being able to watch Harry during Dudley's birthday?
She hates the boy. No, that's not March. Oh, where is Yvonne?
Oh man, this is like one of those questions though that like my
I know.
best friend / brother-in-law's mom's name is Yvonne, and so often the question is, what is Petunia's friend's name?
And you can
it's
remember.
Yvonne.
Yeah.
And I can remember it because of that. I mean, I would think it's this.
Write down every muggle place that got mentioned. She's actually going to mold on the wall.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be so funny if she's like, on a holiday in Godric's Hollow.
Godric Hollow. A charming little village.
A charming place.
Why?
Unaware that
Very sad
her
wolf
sister
statue
lived
in the
there.
middle. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yvonne's always been an odd one.
Yeah, Yvonne's a witch.
Yeah, right. Oh, that would be so good.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, that's Friday's video.
Okay, I have a guess.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Majorca.
Oh,
It is Majorca.
Yes!
Dang it!
Oh, booyah!
as soon as you said it, I was thinking that's where Marge was. Or it's Marge in the Canary Islands. But then also I know that Slughorn says that the Muggle house.
yeah.
He's like, the Smuggle family's in the Canary Islands.
Okay, so Yvonne, this is interesting then. Yep, Yvonne is on holiday in Majorca, and then in book 2, they are hoping the big drill sale goes through with the Masons, so they can be shopping for a holiday home also in Majorca.
Also in Majorca, so they can join Yvonne.
Or, as I pronounced it for the first 37 years of my life, Majorca.
Majorca. Sometimes the wrong pronunciations, it's like once you've heard it the other way, you're like, how could I have ever thought that was it?
I know.
Yeah.
Majorca is a wonderful word. But actually, so is Majorca.
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 Maybe that could be like your own private island.
Yeah.
It's got like the J in there, you
Yeah.
know? Like
Birth of Majorcans.
that's like Ma J. So you would need somewhere where orcas are common.
Ma!
And Ma is common. So
Ma
you're gonna
Jork.
have to get Mom to move to Orca land with you.
With me.
And then you have Majorca.
Majorca. Majorca.
Are there any words that have 2 J's in a row? Huge, obviously.
What?
Huge.
Huge.
H-U-J-J-E.
Right.
Yeah.
H-U-J-J-E. Huge.
Huge.
It's pronounced huge.
As I write it, it looks like it feels like there are Scandinavian words that have double J's.
There definitely are.
Yes, absolutely.
But I don't know that there's an English one I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Question number 5 was submitted by Hermione Baggins and Irish royalty. What is the name of the village where Harry first encounters Professor Slughorn?
The village where we first encounter
Slughorn.
Prof Slug.
Yep.
Prop Slug.
Merlin's beard! No need to disfigure me, Albus.
Hogsmeade's the only wizarding village.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Hogsmeade's the only wizard.
all
Yeah.
wizarding village.
Yeah.
But like Audrey St. Catchpole and Mold in the Wall and
Right.
Godric's Hollow are all like hybrid villages.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
I mean, I would have to imagine this place is also like that. If
Right.
Horace Slughorn is just like living there. I guess he's not living there.
Yeah,
Actually, he's exclusively not living there. Now that
yes,
you say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Muggle family
This
in
is
the
where
Canary
they're at the
Islands.
Canary Islands. Yeah.
Yeah. The way he says it in the movie, though, he's like, the Canary Islands.
The Muggles who own this place are in the Canary Islands.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oakworth.
I said Edmonton.
It is Budley Bapperton.
Budley Babbiton. Of course it was.
Would you like to make an argument as to who's closer?
Well, Edmonton is a like capital of a Canadian province.
Oh,
There's an NHL team there.
Coke has bubbles.
Yeah.
hey.
I think Cokeworth is a real place.
Yeah, yeah. So
Well, Edmonton is also a real place. It's just in Canada, as far as I know.
it is a real place.
Cokeworth.
Just in ever.
All right, let's shoot some ducks.
All right, ready for this?
Yep. Oh, I thought
it was so
that was
close.
about to be great.
It would have been so great.
Let's see it. No. Oh, a little more. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh, we still win!
Out to Ananobi. DiVincenzo a 3. Bang! Bang!
Whoa!
Wow! Well done!
Man.
That's for you, Budley Babberton.
That's for you. Oh, man. Wasn't even me, and I loved it.
That was pretty
That's
great.
crazy.
That was
That's
nice.
awesome.
Good.
2 in a row.
Thank you.
I think that's the first 2 in a row.
And off the quack board, you know?
That's the quack board.
Oh,
That's why I call him JF Curry.
That's right.
GF Curry. Oh man,
Jeff Curry over here.
my
That's
name
me.
is Jeff.
My name's Jim.
Question number 6 was submitted by Penguin-Taylor and Tegan-Denlinger.
Oh my gosh, the hyphenators?
Yes, the hyphenators.
Wait, Penguin.
Penguin-Taylor. Penguin-Taylor. Taylor like Swift.
Okay, so I went for Penguin Taglor.
Got it.
Hyphenated.
Penguin
And
Taylor,
no
yeah.
Tegan.
No, see, that's the Pagan.
Oh,
So
Penguin.
Tegan.
Hanging and tagging.
Yeah.
Tangwing.
Penguins.
Penguins.
The night before the Quidditch World Cup, what homemade dessert does Mrs. Weasley serve at the Burrow? What homemade dessert that they presumably called pudding?
Probably like maniacs.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Rhubarb crumble.
Rhubarb crumble.
I've got strawberry ice cream.
How
Well,
did
You both. Okay, let me look it up.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like we should
sure
double
about
check this
that?
one just
Yep.
because they both said rhubarb crumble.
Yep.
Rhubarb crumble, y'all.
it has to be
That's
in the
crazy.
Oh, it's got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
definitely a thing they eat at some
Yeah.
point.
Give me a minute.
This would be so funny if we're right. And both of these guys got it wrong.
That would be shocking.
Rhubarb hyphen crumble.
Strawberry ice cream.
Strawberry ice cream.
Strawberry
It just doesn't feel like where they have a fridge.
Yeah, well, you got fridge? No, Mrs. Weasley's got ice cream fingers, you know?
Oh!
Yep, okay, what is a cat?
Mrs. Weasley conjured up candles to light the darkening garden before they had their homemade strawberry ice cream, and by the time they had finished, their moths were fluttering low over the table. Whoa. Yeah, there's no rhubarb crumble in here.
But like, ever? Mrs. Weasley threw a very nasty look at Sirius before getting to her feet and going to fetch a large rhubarb crumble for pudding.
Yep.
Harry looked around at his godfather. Molly doesn't approve of Mundungus, said Sirius in an undertone. How come he's in the order? Harry said very quietly. So not like I said it.
Harry, you put your name in a goblet of fire.
How come he's in the order?
Counted him myself. How come he's in it? He's useful. Who's all the crooks? Well, he was. He needs one himself. So it is at Vermontless. Is there another rhubarb crumble?
Yeah. This is funny. Neville left his sentence hanging and returned to his baked potato.
Of course he did.
Oh, I forgot to ask you, said Hermione brightly, glancing over at the Ravenclaw table. What happened to your date with Cho? How come you were back so early? Well, it was, said Harry, pulling a dish of rhubarb crumble towards him and helping himself to seconds.
That's so funny.
A complete fiasco, now that you mention it.
Man, I wonder if in that moment he's thinking of Sirius. He's like, if only I'd had advice from somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, you got us, Penguin Teglor.
Question number 7 was submitted by Angelo Yu and Tina's hot dog Sophie. Another thing you could put peanut butter on, I guess. What is Harry's room number during his stay at the Leaky Cauldron?
Dang it!
What is his room number?
His room number.
God, these people and their questions.
Their questions.
That are difficult. What is his room number?
His room number. Unfortunately, this is trivia.
I know.
This is literally...
We definitely had this question before.
Wow. You know, I can narrow it down between 0 and 80.
Yeah.
How many are there?
How many? It's like...
Start with every number it's not.
We're pretty close to Florian Fortescue, and he does spend a lot of time there.
That's true.
What's his room number? It's Florian Fortescue. Where is he really staying? Because he's there every half hour.
You know what? You know what he's getting at Florian Fortescue's ice cream shop is, I think, strawberry and peanut butter ice cream.
You are right.
Am I not mistaken?
You are not mistaken.
So Florian also has the peanut fingers.
Oh, you think he does have the peanut butter fingers? There's no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just a spell you can do, why would anybody who runs an ice cream parlor not have one?
It seems like it's a trick of the trade. If I'm being honest.
I traded the trick.
Well, I mean, yeah, so Molly, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, he's also, all that ice cream is coming from his fingers, as is the peanut butter, okay? And by his fingers, I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's coming like out of his fingertips or like sort of like flowing from just beyond his fingertips?
Well, now that you mention it, it does seem rather unsanitary. So maybe there's like a micro gap, you know, of sorts.
Yeah,
That's
like it's sort of like you're casting the spell from your fingers, but it's coming out like an inch forward from them.
Okay, imagine Frozone from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
You know, like when they're in the fire, he's like...
But like peanut butter zone.
But peanut, yes.
Yeah,
the peanut butter zone.
The Pizzone
The
from
Pizzone.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, the Pizzone.
Whole different product. But
I mean, maybe that's his favorite food.
Who?
Pizzone's favorite food.
Yeah.
The Pizzone was just like a pizza calzone, right? Which
Correct.
is what a calzone is.
Which is also known as a calzone. The worst food in Pawnee.
All right, you ready?
Man, more
Yeah.
references.
3, 2, 1,
6.
12.
11!
You were pretty close.
There's nothing funny about the questions when it's just a wrong number.
Yeah.
Like, there's no joke to make.
Part of me was like, I feel like it is humorously a single number room.
Guys.
He deleted the whole room.
11. How uncomfortably spaced apart is this number 11?
How old are you? 11.
This many!
This many.
So 2?
11. Can't you read?
Pick number 3, my lord!
Oh, I love that. That should be the new 6-7. It's just
11.
11.
11.
Question number 8 was submitted by Nathan Morgan. After fleeing Privet Drive, Harry boarded the night bus. For the top fare of 15 sickles, what 2 extras did Stan Shunpike say come with the ticket? What 2 extras came with Harry's 15 sickle night bus ticket?
Oh.
And being interrogated about why you fell over is not one of those inclusions.
2 extras.
2 extras.
I feel like there's 3 extras in total.
I would agree that there are 3 extras in total.
But which are the 2 final add-ons?
Oh. Is that how it works?
It's like for 11 sickles you get this, for 12 sickles you get this, and for 15 you get this, and this. What you fell over for?
She fell over for.
Oh.
something like that,
God,
right?
That's very tricksy.
What you doing on the ground?
Okay, well, I have guessed 2 of the add-ons.
I know. I think
I
that
can
we
tell
both-
you the third.
The third, yeah, absolutely. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
A hot water bottle and a toothbrush in the color of your choosing.
I did. Toothbrush in the color of your choice in a hot water bottle.
Those are both correct.
Yes!
Oh!
The third one at the same time is hot chocolate.
And a newspaper.
And a newspaper. Oh, is it?
I don't know. That's
Okay.
the multiple choice answer here was hot chocolate and a newspaper.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
It wouldn't surprise me if you could get a copy of the Daily Prophet on board like that.
Isn't Stan just like
Reading one,
through because he's like, Sirius Black, eh? You don't know who Sirius Black is, Neville? Neville?
Which, by the way, is Harry's alter
He's
ego.
going to be Sirius Back.
Oh, got him.
Yo, now we need to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Factor. Okay, here's some advice. When it comes to adopting a new habit, a key step is setting yourself up for success. Like, want to run in the morning? Set your shoes and clothes out the night before. One less step in the morning. Want to eat healthier? Check out Factor. The past 6 months of my life have been transformative, thanks to techniques exactly like this. And the proof is in the pudding. That I'm eating less of thanks to access to Factor meals. Actually, I'm not really sure how much pudding I was eating before or after, but I did want to show off those sweet before and after photos. But Factor really does make it easier to eat healthy by bringing chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, healthy meals that are ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Directly to your door. There's just so many barriers knocked down. No need for extensive planning, shopping, chopping, cooking, and cleanup. It's just non-existent, right? And with my added exercise, I'm a big fan of their Protein Plus offerings, but regardless of your diet, they've got something for like weight loss, GLP-1 support, or simply just overall nutrition. And my bonus pro tip, check out the snacks. The peanut butter energy bites, 4 grams of protein per wad. Yes, please. So head to factormeals.com/JVerseB50 off and use code JVerseB50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last until September 27, 2026. See website for more details. Link in the description down below.
Y'all, we got to give a huge thank you to today's other sponsor, ZocDoc. Finding the time to look for a doctor is hard. Are they in network? Meeting them takes time. And even if you've done that, finding a doctor that's the right fit for you, I mean, we're talking about finding a diamond in the rough levels of rarity. But ZocDoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors so you can find someone you love. You know, for medical advice, obviously. Which is helpful because my last PCP was wonderful. Spoke on my level, got to know me, and then retired. Like, blast them for enjoying their life after years of hard work. Ugh. I kid, of course, good for them. But starting over is rough unless you've got ZocDoc. They provide options to more than 150,000 providers across all 50 states. So whether you're looking for dermatology, dentistry, primary care, eye care, or one of the other 200 plus specialties offered by ZocDoc, you can easily search by specialty or symptom to build the care team that's right for you. Your diamond in the rough doctor exists, so stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/JVerseB to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/JVerseB. This message is sponsored by ZocDoc.
I feel like I'm covered in imaginary peanut butter.
This is the worst kind.
Ugh.
At least if it was real peanut butter, you could like lap it up.
Yeah, at least if it was real peanut butter, I'd be covered in real peanut butter.
Exactly.
Question number 9 was submitted by Irish Royalty. What is the name of the 10-year-old boy Dudley and his gang have beaten up 2 days prior to Dudley's incident with the Dementors?
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
What is his name?
Oh my gosh. I would go multiple choice.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
We've got Malcolm Baddock, Gordon Piers, Dennis Bishop, and Mark Evans.
Okay, I got to guess.
Yeah, I gotta guess. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
D.
Big D.
Big D.
It is D, Mark Evans.
That is.
Woo!
I know you did Mark Evans 2 nights ago.
Hey, Big D. Eat up another 10-year-old?
Oh my gosh. Mark, though, decidedly it feels like such like a difficult child's name. Like, it feels like a grown-up to me. Like Mark.
Yeah,
You know,
Mark.
maybe it's because my father-in-law's name is Mark.
Sure.
You know?
It sounds like a distinctly Muggle name.
Yeah.
There's no wizard Marks.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Mark is the hamburger of names.
right. Although that being said, if Ron Weasley's name wasn't Ron Weasley and we hadn't been acclimated to it for like 25 years, it'd be like Harry and his best friend Ron.
Right.
It'd be
Like Ron McDon, like like the clown from the fast food restaurant.
Let me get this straight. You made a book about wizards, and the two main characters are Harry and Ron.
You named him Harry and Ron. Those are my stepdad's names. Hi, I'm Mark Evans. Question number 10 was submitted by Jebbins Febbins. Jebins Febins.
We'll do one.
Good.
What animal is Uncle Vernon compared to during the confrontation following Dudley eating a Tongue toffee?
All I could think is this.
All I can think is this too.
You guys had ready answers for this one.
Okay. Jebbins Febbins, I believe, has been joining the Twitch streams
Nice.
lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been doing some streaming over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/SuperCarlinBrothers. If you're interested. We're playing Slay the Spire 2. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Walrus.
A walrus. Is
Go ahead.
I just also drew what I believe
Oh.
to be a excellent depiction of a walrus wearing a top hat.
I agree.
I kind of went for Walrus.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, where you buy your walls.
Yeah.
It's not walrus.
I've got wounded hippo.
A wounded hippopotamus. Basically a tropical walrus if ever I saw one.
Yeah.
Heepop? Heepop Anonymous?
Heepop? Walrus?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Ducks.
All right, Ben, this is go time. Me and you. You got this. If not now, then when?
Oh!
There we go!
Now and
Woo!
when! Wow.
It's Marner. Marner towards the net. Oh, Taves had a wide open goal.
The kid needed it.
All
right, ready? Oh! At
You
least something.
literally hit the middle finger and it like semi-flicked you off.
Well, you know, these things happen.
Okay. Oh, almost off the quack.
Almost off the quackboard. Question number 11 was submitted by Fiss. How many Order members escorted Harry from Privet Drive the first time he went to Grimmauld Place?
Oh, let's see. We got this guy. We got you. We got a bit too clean, these muggles.
A bit too clean. But maybe it's this over here.
When they're at the All England Lawn and Garden competition or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That they didn't intentionally enter.
Yeah.
They just did such a good job
That they won.
that England noticed and...
Is this not in Order of the Phoenix?
Yeah, this is that.
Yeah.
Is there not like a major drought going on?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
There is.
So,
Cheating on the hosepipe band.
The hosepipe.
Worse than they were.
right. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
7.
Oh, I said 6.
We got 9.
9.
Wow, 9 it is.
Okay, I had Lupin, Tonks,
Moody,
Kingsley, Diggle, Vance.
Diggle Vance. Yeah.
Do not have a list here.
Well, here I was. I counted 6 and then was like, I'm forgetting someone. I'll add 1 for safety. 7. Apparently, I was forgetting more than 1.
A surprising number of people volunteered.
That is what they say.
Okay, so Lupin is talking, introduces Alistair and Fedora, Kingsley, Elpheus,
Elpheus.
Daedalus,
Who was the next one?
Daedalus,
Daedalus,
Diggle.
okay.
Emmeline,
Emily Vance.
Sturgis,
Sturgis Podmore.
and Hestia Jones.
Hestia Jones.
Yeah, apparently.
And
Couldn't have told you that.
That's all we get about her.
All right.
Why do I feel like she's a Quidditch player?
That's what I was wondering. Who's
That's
the
Gwenog Jones.
Gwenog Jones?
The Holyhead
They're
Harpies.
sisters, probably.
Could be.
That'd be because she is about to go flying. Hestia is one of the people who takes the Dursleys at the end, right?
Yes. Hestia and Gwenog have the same last name, though. I like that.
Yeah.
The Joneses.
The Jones
The Jones
sisters.
sisters.
Keeping up with the
Yeah,
Joneses.
that.
Alright, anyway.
Reanoke and Hestia here.
I'm a professional Quidditch player, and I have rosy pink cheeks, and that's the only time I get to come up in the series. Well, I'm not actually in the books, am I?
Yeah.
Question number 12 was submitted by Dola, aka Big D. Feels apropos right now.
Confident guy.
Yeah, it's a very confident guy. When Harry imagines Hermione responding to the fact his scar hurt, what book does he think she will check if he told her?
Oh my goodness.
Say it again.
When Harry imagines Hermione responding to the fact his scar hurt, what book does he think she will check if he told her? Like, what's the name of the book?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Think about it. Think harder.
I don't know. This can't be. It can't
be
right.
The gelatinous cube.
What I wrote down is so ridiculous, but the only thing that gives me some measure of like possibility, outside chance, is that it's Harry imagining what Hermione might say.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be an actual book that Hermione has read.
It's just like the flavor of Hermione's brand.
Right. Yes. And I'm always impressed at how good Harry is at thinking of what they would both say, as if the person who writes what Harry is thinking isn't the same person who writes all of Hermione and Ron's dialogue as well. So it's like, of course he can nail it.
Harry, we're covering weapons this term.
Yeah.
Well, I know this is not right. But,
all right, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Said 100 hexes and how to handle them.
I said cursed scars and their lasting properties.
We've got common magical ailments and afflictions.
Sure. Common. This is common.
Common, yes.
Think about it, Hermione. This is an uncommon scar, okay?
The only person who's ever survived it.
I've heard about
sitting right in front of me.
Say what? So this was it. This was the curse that had killed his parents.
Question number 13 was submitted by the other Ben C.
Oh, I know that guy.
What 2 items do Bill and Charlie Weasley levitate and collide mid-air as a mock duel at the Burrow in Goblet of Fire?
Oh, man.
Is it? Okay. I mean, pretty sure this is it. Right? Pretty sure this is it. Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Tabla?
Picnic tables and chairs?
Yeah,
So-
2 battered old tables.
Tables.
Oh, okay.
Tables.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, I only added chairs because of
Serve a
the
table.
2 items of it all.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's just 2 tables, yeah.
2 tables.
It's 2 tables.
It's the chapter art.
Yes.
Boom. Percy's like, could you keep it down? And I love it when Bill and Charlie are like, shut up.
I know, yeah, it's like, I feel like their validation that Percy's annoying is like, okay, well, they say yeah.
I love that it's like everyone else like sort of has to deal with Percy being annoying because he's presented as the oldest brother until that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it's like Bill and Charlie are there and they're like, you little dweeb.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like to them growing up, Percy was the youngest.
Right, yes, yeah.
Everyone is Arthur's kid except for Percy. Percy is Molly's.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Ginny's got a little fire in her.
Yeah, but she's not like a rule follower.
No, no, she's not.
Yeah. Question number 14 was submitted by Pokemonster.
Uh-oh.
Which clause of the decree for the restriction of underage sorcery did Dumbledore cite at Harry's trial as creating an exception? What clause of the decree for the restriction of underage sorcery did Dumbledore cite at Harry's trial as creating an exception?
It's
like this? I mean, right?
It's something like this.
Okay.
This just feels high.
Oh. We're answering this very differently.
Yeah.
You ready?
Should I change it?
I can't see what you have.
I know. I'm asking the audience, the future audience, lest I incur the wrath.
The wrath.
He's consumed by the wrath.
I dare not be consumed.
Have we missed wrath spurts entirely?
Oh man,
Have we not made that joke?
Not yet.
Well, we now have. Not to worry.
I'm being attacked by wrath spurts.
This is the summer break quiz, Ben. We don't deal with Luna over the summer.
Right, yeah.
Mercifully.
All right. I'm changing it. Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
17.
I said self-defense.
The answer is section 7.
Oh!
I don't know what section it is. I like your Pac-Man ghost.
Thanks! Here's me doing a Dementor, and here's Dudley dead.
7, no teen.
7, no teen.
7, no teen.
Everybody knows that the 1 is basically a 0.
Because Dumbledore's like, according to clause 7 of the decree for the underage sorcerer, and he's like, we are aware of clause 7. We're aware. Well, because I had clause 53 first. I was like, it seems like outrageous, even for the Ministry of Magic to come up with 52 other reasons that it's okay for this to happen before they got to their life's in danger.
What's crazy is if it is actually the your life's in danger clause, like 7's too low or too high or whatever, right? Like,
yeah, it does feel like
1. It's 1.
It's the first one.
It's
Yes.
the first one, right?
Reason number 1 why you could use underage magic is for self-defense.
Yeah.
Self-defense. I guess, well, okay, let's think. You could have, like, it's okay when you're, like, before you started school.
Underage.
You can't control it.
Yeah.
Question number 15 was submitted by Tara Walker.
Oh, we saved the worst for last.
As we so often do.
As a cover for grilling him about dropping out of Hogwarts, Mrs. Weasley asked Harry if he was missing a sock bearing the symbol of what Quidditch team? Ask him if he was missing a sock bearing the crest of what Quidditch team? Right.
Why am I playing the guitar right now? See what odd choice, Ben.
Can you name all of the Quidditch teams?
No.
I mean, yeah, so you, like, it wouldn't be that,
That would, I mean, that's what's going to mind, but that feels wrong.
I had something come to mind, but it felt wrong.
Do
you get it?
I get it. It's probably
you mean it felt Mark?
It felt Mark. I think I missed the mark on that one.
See, I can only really think of like 4 Quidditch teams, and I'm not sure any of them are the correct answer.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm in a similar encampment. Yeah.
I
I don't support Bulgaria.
I'm going to go with this. Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I said the tornadoes.
I also said the tornadoes. The Tutsil tornadoes.
It is Puddlemere United.
It is not Puddlemere United! That is such a jerk move on Harry's part. He's like, I don't support Puddlemere. It's like, that's where your captain used to play. This is where Oliver Wood is, and Harry is like, I don't support Puddlemere United.
It's like, you do some.
I was like, it's got to be a Cho joke. It's got to be a Cho joke. Because it's like, are you a Tornadoes fan? And it's like, no, I don't support them. This is like I'm into Ginny, not Cho joke is what I thought was happening here.
It's so much worse when you think that it's Mrs. Weasley that asks him, because she would have like known about Oliver Wood.
Yes.
And like known that like that was Harry's captain, like the guy that Ron wanted to replace.
You know what's funny though is like I've always wondered, because we know that Ron supports the Cannons, we know that Ginny supports the Harpies, but then like Fred and George would have also played with Oliver, so like it wouldn't be like unreasonable to think that they would it would be theirs.
I mean, they're out of the Weasley's house. Maybe it is theirs. You know?
Right? Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Who else would it be?
I'm assuming Puddlemere United is supposed to be the Manchester United of this Quidditch league as well. So like it would be, you know, like everybody's a Puddlemere United fan. Like every bandwagoner loves Puddlemere United.
I'm so mad. I thought it was gonna be like the like Cheshire Wildebeests or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing, and I think he's about to like get like the kiss from Ginny as well, unless that's already happened. But it would feel like it's like, no, I'm not a Tornadoes fan.
This is because we were talking about Gwenog earlier, and she seeped into our
seepage.
Like, yeah. We had question seepage. Okay,
like I plays for the Harpies though.
Yeah, she does play for the Harpies.
I know.
Yeah. Imagine like a screen, and then you take peanut butter fingers and just sort of like ooze on top of it, and it's like not all of it goes through that fast, but seepage is happening.
Puddlemere United. How could Harry not be a Puddlemere fan if Oliver Wood plays for them? Come on, Harry.
Because Harry's not very good at caring about other people like that.
All right, so
what's the final score?
The final score is 6-6.
Oh, we tied. We did not do good. Man.
Oh, man.
This is a hard quiz last time we did. I think it was one of the first quizzes I ever read, and it was a hard quiz this time.
Man. Summer break.
Right.
Like, get to Hogwarts already, right? Sun's out, Hogwarts out. Come on.
Right. We are not Benjamin Franklin's Alias.
No.
Silence do good?
Silence
Yeah.
do
Oh, because we
good.
didn't do good.
Yeah, I got it. Wow. Deep, deep national treasure poll.
Thanks.
No, that's a timely shadow passing in front of the house and past the stove if I've ever heard one.
Exactly.
That's it.
This
All
guy
right.
gets it.
Next week,
Daylight
obviously,
savings
we're doing-
time.
Yeah,
We're doing this all the time.
We're doing the internet's hardest national treasure quiz.
Yeah.
Nope. You want me to learn fake American history?
Right? Yeah.
All right. Now we need to give a huge thank you to these quizmasters who support us over on Patreon.
Shout out to Bouillon Q, Bubble Puff Duck, Crazy Lizard, DJ Kibben, Orion's Willard Potts, Killiburst, The Small Huffle, Hermione Baggins, Irish Royalty, Penguin Taylor, and Tegan Hobbin Denlinger, Angelo U, Tina's Hot Dog Soapy, Nathan Morgan, Jebin Fevins, Fizz, Dola Big D, the other Ben C, Pocket Monster, and Terror Walker.
If you too would like to support us over on Patreon or try to stump us in a future episode of Jay vs. Ben, you can do so by heading on over to patreon.com/SuperCarlinBrothers and selecting the Quizmasters tier.
In your dreams!
Guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to let us know how you did in the towel section down below.
And if you'd like to see how Fred and George stole Percy's time turner to rig their bet with Ludo Bagman, I would check out this video right over here. But otherwise, until next time, bye!